The ox animal sign is one of my favorites in the year 2022. Your likability factor will skyrocket. Stay tuned to find out. For those of you who are born under the sign of the ox, you have two auspicious stars in your sign this year. The first, one of my favorites, the red matchmaker. And the second is called golden carriage. Now, the red matchmaker denotes that 2022 might just be the year you will develop a very favorable and happy and joyous relationship. Now, it doesn't always necessarily mean a new relationship. It means one of the existing relationships that you have probably have the potential to develop further. Now, please don't think that if you just sit there, suddenly, someone will just fall in love with you. You have to be likable. To be likable, be charismatic, be outgoing, be open-minded, and more importantly, be happy from the inside out. You see, people like happy people. If you want to activate this relationship star, be happy inside. Don't wait for conditions to change to make you happy. Change the way you see things. And that way, you become really attractive and you activate this relationship star. And probably, if you're single, this will be the year where you can develop a great long-lasting relationship. And if you're already with somebody, this helps you cement that relationship. Now, the golden carriage is one of those stars that indicate the possibility of increasing your wealth prospects, which means that through networking, through connecting with people, through building meaningful relationships with other people, this builds up your wealth opportunities. So make use of this auspicious star in 2022. Now, in terms of negative stars, you have a few. One of them is called the lonesome star. Now you may think, what the hell is this? You just told me there's great relationships and now there's a lonesome star? Well, a lonesome star is the inability to express feelings. So for some people who, remember I told you to be happy internally, some people are, no, I can't express it, I don't know how to express it, and therefore, I want to find people who are compatible with me. Listen, if you want to dumb down your level, if you want to reduce your level or find someone who is just match your low level, of course you will activate the lonesome star. Remember, self-improvement. You want a better relationship, you gotta learn how to express, and that overcomes the lonesome star. Now, there is a star called sickness charm. That's why it's important for you to make sure that your health is good. So make sure that you have an exercise plan, a diet plan, or have consistent wellness programs that you take part of. Because yes, the sickness star might indicate that your immunity might drop a little bit in 2022. So all you have to do is be a bit more cautious of what you eat and what you do. And lastly, the heavenly star might indicate in some ways that, the environment might have some issues with your family and your friends, and you thought that it was your fault. It is not. A lot of times you take on the burden that is actually not your responsibility, that how other people should feel about you. So remember, detach from that. You don't have to attach negative meanings to circumstances that are happening around you. On the spiritual side, the fire deity indicates the possibility of learning how to manage anger. Now, it's important that a lot of people get angry for no reason, right? So one of the things is to learn the lessons. If you hold on to anger, it only damages yourself. And it's a great year to pursue spiritual training, spiritual education. It means, spiritual education doesn't mean, every day you start praying. It doesn't mean that. It means that you become better consciously. It's an evolution of your consciousness. You become a better human being. So all in all, I think 2022 will be a fantastic year for Ox. Now let's see where Ox is in your Partha chart. Now, if you have the year of the ox, indicates your friends this year will have what I've just mentioned about, because the year of birth represents your network, your industry, the people around you. So a lot of people in your group might get married, might find a new partnership, might not be you, because the year of birth represents your group of friends. If the ox happens to be your month of birth, that means you're born in this month, somewhere between January 6th to February 3rd, that means your career will receive the positive effects that I just talked about. Meaning, you might create great network in terms of your work, might meet some new partners, might be able to develop strong bonds and business partnerships with other people, or maybe you might find the love of your life from your workplace. And if you see it on the day of birth is Ox, that means your own personal relationship life might be a great year this year. You may be able to develop a stronger understanding, maybe able to express your love in a better way, or maybe even receive the tender loving care that you've been looking for all this while. And finally, if you see it in the hour pillar, this hour pillar represents investment opportunities. So in terms of investments, there could be some quick gains. Remember, quick in, quick out is the best strategies for those with the Ox in their hour chart. Now, for more information about Ox in your parts chart or other animal signs, be sure to follow this link that you see on your screen and download the Thriver's Guide. In this guide, I've written about all the 12 animal signs and how it reflects in your parts chart. It's free. Go ahead and download this copy. And one more thing, guys, do me a favor. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and subscribe to my channel and forward this to all your friends. I'm Jovi Yap. Here's wishing you a prosperous and strong 2022.